Throughout this video, I'm using this $70 budget keyboard with magnetic Hall effect switches and 8000Hz polling rate. I've been using the BOYI 66 Pro for around a week, and it's interesting to see how well a $70 budget keyboard performs compared to the other popular Hall effect keyboards with prices above $150. Disclaimer, BOYI sent me this keyboard for review, but all opinions are strictly my own. The keyboard is made out of plastic, which is expected at this price point. It's very light at 627 grams, around the same weight as Wooting 60HE and ROG HFX, which are also made of plastic. 65% layout with a volume knob. Personally, it's my favorite layout to use because it's pretty compact and still has arrow keys for other practical use. Aesthetic wise, it looks simple, there aren't any unique designs, it looks just like your typical budget keyboards. Now, the most important thing, how well does the keyboard perform in game? Specs wise, you have adjustable actuation points from 0.1 to 4mm, rapid trigger and snap tap. They all work pretty well, the Hall effect and rapid trigger feel responsive, and I don't notice any inconsistencies with the performance of this keyboard. To me, it performs as well as a Wooting or other Hall effect keyboards I've tried, which is a great thing considering this costs way less but still delivers the same Hall effect benefit. Moving on to the switches, these are the strawberry magnetic switches. They come pre-looped and feel quite smooth, however they feel a tiny bit heavier to press compared to other Hall effect switches I've tried. They are okay, but definitely not the best sounding to me. I feel like they sound a bit muted, but again, for $70, I will not complain about it. And what's nice about this keyboard is its hot swap. So if you get this keyboard and have some spare cash, I would recommend getting Gateron magnetic jade switches or better ones to swap the original switches on this keyboard. It's an easy way to improve the overall experience using this keyboard. I will not comment about the 8000Hz polling rate because after testing many keyboards with the 8000Hz polling rate, I legit don't feel any difference compared to using just 1000Hz polling rate. So now I see them just as marketing. It is not specific to the BOYI 66 Pro, but also to other keyboards as well. As for the software, it feels okay to use. Clearly not the best user experience I've had with the keyboard software, but to be fair, for this price, I'm okay to compromise with the software experience because at the end, after I customize everything, I don't need to open the software that often. The typing feel of this keyboard feels just like any tray mount keyboards out there, which is quite stiff. Not necessarily a bad thing, it's the same typing feel as Wooting and many other Hall effect keyboards. The biggest issue I have with this keyboard is the keycaps. The legends on the keycaps are quite hard to see, they are not shine through either, so the RGB won't help illuminate the legends. It might not be a problem for some people, and the fix is quite easy by getting another keycap set, but I think an issue like this shouldn't exist in the first place. Overall, this keyboard is not perfect. Clearly there are things I pointed out that could be better, the switches, software and keycaps, but to be fair, for $70 it's a decent offer. I think this keyboard has a place in the budget market. You compromise on some qualities, but most important to me is that you can get the Hall effect performance at a much cheaper price. Who is this keyboard for? If you have the budget for Wooting, ROG HFX or some other premium options, I would say just go for those. But if you are really tight on a budget and want to have the Hall effect experience, you can give this one a try. If you want to check it out, link in the description and pin comment. Enjoy the clips I got with this keyboard.